Avengers Infinity War. We have finally made it. Oh, I've been reviewing all of the MCU movies, and and Black Widow is coming out this Friday, and I'm trying to get all of the MCU movies that I haven't reviewed out of the way. We only got Ant-Man and the Wasp to go, just one more movie, but here we are, Avengers Infinity War. So in Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy attempt to prevent Thanos from collecting all of the 6 powerful Infinity Stones as part of his quest to kill half of all life in the universe. Now, it is impossible, and this movie stars pretty much everyone in the MCU. Well, almost everyone in the MCU, with the exception of Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye and Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. But the two of them returned in Avengers Endgame. And it is impossible to talk about this movie without going to spoilers. So this movie opens up and very dark and serious with Thanos on Thor's ship, Thor's escaped ship from Ragnarok, and already Loki and Heimdall dies. They're the first two people. They're the first two to die, and it already sets the tone of, like, not even like the opening of the movie, but like the music, and then like the Marvel Studios logo, and then like this somber and serious music that accompanies it. It sets the tone of this movie, which is serious and dark. Like, this is it. Like, this is the part 1 of the epic conclusion of this entire Infinity Saga. And it's very weird. It's very strange of, the question on everyone's mind, like, why didn't Hulk come out more? Like, we've seen the trailers for Infinity War, and they were very misleading. Like, Disney has done a great job with misleading and twisting their trailers from the actual theatrical release of the movie. Because in the posters and in the trailers, we see the Hulk. But he's not even in the movie. Like, he's in the beginning of this movie, and the rest of it is just Bruce Banner. And I feel like Hulk is scared of Thanos. He's actually scared of Thanos. That's why he doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to come out and face Thanos or anyone, really. But let me know what's your take on it. But this entire movie is basically all about Thanos. This is Thanos' movie as he goes from one place to another, collecting all the 6 Infinity Stones. It's his movie. It's the villain's movie. Where Avengers Endgame is all about the heroes. It's the heroes' movie. So it's like a little parallel. It's like a little parallel, heads and tails scenario, if you will. But yeah, the visual effects in this movie was great. Josh Brolin, like, oh my god, Thanos he's an asshole. He's an asshole, but he but he has, but you under, but he, this is the big bad of this is the big bad of the Infinity Saga, and you understand his motives, like overpopulation. Like, his people, his planet, they were overpopulated, too many mouths to feed, not enough to go around, as he says in the movie, which led to their extinction. And he believes in balance. Thanos believes in balance, and that everything should be remain in check, and and that's why he wants to eliminate only half of the life in the universe, because, he doesn't want it to be overpopulated. And this guy, oh my god, Josh Brolin's performance was amazing. The action sequences was great, and this movie has carries so much emotional weight, especially near the end, um, where everyone got snapped. Um, and also, when Gamora got sacrificed, when Thanos sacrificed Gamora for the Soul Stone, and also Wanda losing Vision, and the big jaw dropping, eye widening, jaw dropping moment where Thanos snapped his fingers at the end of the movie, um, and he killed half of the life. Not on planet Earth, but like in the universe, like, because what happened on Earth happened on all the other planets in the universe, across all the galaxies, galaxies and universes. How many are there out there? All of them are affected. And it's crazy. It was crazy, and it was unexpected. Like, we didn't know what was going to happen. Like, the trailers for the movie did not spoil anything, did not give away any of the plot, get give away any of the plots details of the movie. It didn't. It just provided a lot of action, emotional. Like, this is it. Like, this is the epic conclusion of this whole thing. Um, but this movie isn't 100% perfect. I mean, this isn't A plus. I mean, it's great. This movie is great. I love Infinity War. Of course, I love it. Of course, it's great, but it's not perfect. One of the issues I have with this movie is that there's a lot of jumping back and forth. Like, here's Tony and Spider-Man and like half of the Guardians over here, Thor and Thor, Groot and Rocket are over here. Everyone else is here in Wakanda. It's like, and it cuts back from one place to another, and it cuts back from one place to another, and then it goes everywhere. And for me, it felt really fast paced. It felt very fast paced, maybe a little too fast paced. And I could have used a little breather here and there. But this is just my opinion. And another issue I have with this movie is that this is it. Like, this is the end of the world. This is the epic conclusion. There was no space, no time for romance. Like, it's very cute and adorable. I get it. It's very sweet. With the romance between Star Lord and Gamora and Wanda and Vision, but like, come on, like, like, come on, like, we have to move. Like, Thanos is coming after. Thanos is coming after all of us. After all the stones, and we gotta get the stones away from him. But it's too late. But yeah, but here's one thing I wanna address, and that is Thor. The whole point, I feel, in my opinion, the whole point of Thor Ragnarok was to teach Thor a lesson. But Odin says, "You are Thor, the god of thunder. You are not the god of hammers." Thor doesn't need a hammer to kill Thanos, to kick Thanos' ass. He could just he's already powerful. But in this movie, he's like, oh, he completely ignores it. It's like the writing, like, completely ignored Ragnarok, the lesson that was taught in Ragnarok. And he's like, not Thanos, Thor is already looking for making another hammer. I'm like, so what's the point? So the whole point in the lesson that was being taught in Ragnarok was completely useless and pointless. Like, you don't need a hammer to kick Thanos' ass. You're already powerful, but it doesn't matter. He's already going off and looking for making another hammer. It was like, they completely ignored the lesson. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Those are like my three biggest issues with Avengers Infinity War. Jumping back and forth, the romance I felt like didn't need to be here, didn't need to be there, and the whole ignoring, Thor's lesson, like you don't need a hammer. He doesn't need a hammer, you know, to to kill Thanos, to defeat Thanos. Thor can just Thor's already powerful enough. He doesn't need a hammer. He could just summon lightning and just fucking burn, fucking burn Thanos' ass, like burn him to a crisp. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. They did it anyway, and the ending of this movie. Oh my god. Thanos snapped his fingers, and he did it. Half of the life in the universe is wiped out, starting with Bucky. And then the one that I'm pretty sure got everyone, like that choked everyone up, was Spider-Man's death. Him crying and saying, I don't want to go, I don't want to go, please, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. That one, I didn't cry, but I was about to. I'm not gonna lie. Like my eyes started to, I felt the emotion and the powerful powerfulness from Tom Holland, and it was so sad and heartbreaking. But yeah, and then the movie ends with Thanos sitting down, fulfilling his prophecy, and he won, sitting down, looking at the sunrise on a grateful universe. Yeah, this movie was a lot. This movie offered a lot and had a lot. And yeah. But anyway, that's all I have to say. I could go on into. I don't want to. I could make this into a 30-minute, like 1 hour movie, 1 hour minute long like movie or video. But I don't want to take too much of your time. I could analyze this movie, go into deeper details, but I don't want to take up. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I don't want to drag this video too long. But anyway, yeah. Avengers Infinity War. Let me know what you thought about it and what got you. Like, what stood up into your mind? Like, there are a couple jokes in here that I thought was funny. Drax was hilarious in this movie. Like, I didn't like I still don't like Drax being a Joker. Like, Drax is the Destroyer, not the Joker. I still don't like it. They need to change him back into the Drax that I know and loved. In the first Guardians movie, but still his humor in this movie was pretty funny. I was standing here for 1 hour. I have mastered the ability of silence, or whatever, or whatever he called it. I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. There are a lot of great lines and just hilarious dialogue in here. But yeah, let me know what you thought about Avengers Infinity War. And only one more movie to go, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then I'm all caught up with the MCU reviews here on my YouTube channel. But yeah, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking your time and listening to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you soon.